simple running does not strengthen your knees as much as the backwards running. When you run backwards, your kneecap and the muscles surrounding the knee are working extra to get stronger. So the weightlifting, the running will benefit from the backwards running. To begin, start running on a plain surface, then include some uphills. Once you are getting fitter, start dragging some weights with yourself, and if you're good enough at this, start dragging weights up the hill. So I'll show all 4 variants, and let's start the exercise. Running backwards doesn't have to be fast. All you need is just run backwards. Just simple jogging speed. We've done some flat running. Now we'll do slight uphill. It's about 6%, 8%. So you should not very steep hill, because running very steep uphill may kill your muscle too quickly. You may lose your breath too easily. You want a prolonged reverse run. So 3 to 6% uphill is probably the best you're looking at, and it should be at least a 20 seconds run. Ideally it would be 2 minutes run. Then a resting phase where you run backwards down the hill so your muscles get some relief. Just keep your feet flexy, so you run like a ostrich style, where you jump up and down. Running uphill may cause a little bit of pain in your knees, because your muscles here are not very used to that load, and it's an increased load. It's like continuous sit-ups. So going back down is a relaxing phase. And use the spring motion to stretch your calves and feet so they are cleansed from lactic acid, and keep repeating. I would recommend 20 seconds run to 30 seconds run to be repeated 10 times in a row. That would give you a good 10-15 minutes workout. Keep track of your heartbeat rate. It should not go above 150 depending on the load, but you should give enough load to keep your heart rate above 130 ideally, because this is a high intensity training, and this training lasts a maximum of 15 to 20 minutes with a 30 minutes recovery time. If you don't have heartbeat rate measurement, a simple measurement, if you cannot talk, it's way above 160 beats per minute. If you have hard time talking, that's too fast. Okay, we've done up the hill, and we'll proceed onto the next level, running with a load on a flat surface. So to do this, we'll use a simple spare tire that sits in the back of your car in a fancy Jeep and it does nothing. So we'll put it to a good use, and we'll drag that spare tire through the field to give us some extra load while running flat. So we'll use a simple strap to drag spare tire across the field, and I'll have it on my waist. It will give me extra load, it will be flat ground, and I'll run one way faster, return slower to give me some recovery time. A couple good rounds is enough because it creates a continuous load on your knees, which is stable, no jumping, which creates stress on your tendons. It's very like working with a rubber band. So that was a third part of the exercise where you can use spare tire. If you're a strong man, you can use a tractor tire, but I'm just able to pull Jeep tire without getting exhausted too much, and use wide strap to pull it so your waist is not hurt. Now we'll proceed onto the last part. Now up the hill with the weights, I'll use a trolley loaded with some heavy metal stuff. That's about twice my own weight. It's about 250 pounds, 120 kilos of weight that I'll be pulling up the hill. And running down the hill, I'll run forward, but the weight will pull me down. So it will be like running downward, like running the reverse. And now down the hill, so let the weight pull you down. Even going downhill is a challenge because you have to keep the weight without pulling and dragging you down. Okay, that was a great workout for your knees. And check out the exercise 180, working on IT band, where I'm using the rubber band to strengthen your AT band, which guarantees the stability of your knee. The strength and the health of your knee is guaranteed by a backward run. Which backward run is most suitable for you? Try it out. I've shown 4 variants. Choose the one which fits you best. Thanks for watching.